Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Sean Arnold and welcome to another online ranked duelist. Online ranked duel for Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Today I'm going to be running a brand new deck. In the last episode which I put up, I did say I was going to be running a Trap Tricks deck. I tried and I failed miserably. The Trap Tricks, I struggled to use the Trap Tricks. I just could not get them to work either in a pure Trap Tricks deck or even in a hybrid deck. They were just so inconsistent for me, so I'm moving on to doing something else. This week, or at least over the past couple of days, I found myself kind of crashing a bit from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's what happens to me normally. I normally spend so much time deck building, and when I don't get something to work, I can kind of just burn myself out. And normally I just try to take a break from it. But what I'm going to do this week, or at least for today, is I'm going to just be doing a whole marathon of duels. I'm going to be playing as many games as I can. I'm going to be recording episodes with myself playing some new decks, playing some old decks, and maybe I'll get some inspiration along the way. So I'm playing my Monarchs deck here. Wow, I can't believe I'm playing a Monarchs deck. I have never ever touched the Monarchs. I'm going to put down this card first, and I'm going to chill out for this turn here. I have never ever played a Monarchs deck. I love fighting Monarchs. Ever since they used to be a top tier deck back in, well, they're kind of top tier now, I guess, but ever since they used to be the most dominant deck back in the day, I used to love playing against Monarchs and trying to outsmart them. But oh, he's not doing anything. But this is the first time I've ever actually run a Monarch deck. I've only dueled with it once, and it was pretty damn good. It went really well. I think I was playing against a Noble Knights deck, and I was able to shut that guy's deck down pretty well. And that was thanks to none of the Monarchs, really. It was thanks to a card named Majesty's Fiend that won us on the screen right now. That card is ridiculously powerful. A really strong card. Not quite sure what my opponent's doing here, but I'm going to grab Tenacity of the Monarchs. The cards that support the Monarchs are intense. They are so good. They're almost broken, to be honest, in my opinion. This one here, I can search out a card, and I'm going to reveal one of my monsters. Which one is he already seen? I'll show Mobius. And it's going to allow me to search out any of my Monarch spell or trap cards, and the one I'm going to go and grab is the Monarch Stormforth. This is a really great card. I'm not going to use it just yet because I have nothing to target with my Monarchs, but it's a really great card, and I'm sure I'll get an opportunity to use it sometime soon. So I'm going to chill out for this turn here as well. It's really weird to be running a Monarchs. I bought the DLC for this about a month ago, I think, but I never intended to touch it really. I think I probably bought the DLC for the other deck which was in the DLC, but it's kind of fun to be touching the Monarchs, but then again also kind of strange. They're really powerful. Right, okay, this is really weird. He's not attacking at all, he's not flipping at all. I don't know what he's doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to 7. I need to put down one card. Let me set this and chill out here. I'm gonna just take it easy. If I can draw into the Startos or Majesty's Fiend, I can start summoning, but doesn't look like I have the opportunity to do that yet. I'm just gonna have to wait for a bit. Card Trader, okay. I wonder if my opponent's playing some kind of weird, maybe an Exodia deck. I don't know. Alright, cool. Well, I'm at least gonna be able to pop Monarchs now. So let's put down Return of the Monarchs. This is a continuous spell card. Oh, I already had one on the field. What am I doing? This is a continuous spell card which activates when I tribute summon a monster, so I'll talk about that then. The Monarch Stormforth. The Monarch Stormforth is a quick play spell card, and what it basically lets me do is it lets me tribute summon using one monster from my opponent's field. So I'm going to send that card to the graveyard. Let me see what that was. White Prince. Okay, he's running Skull Servant. Okay, I'm surprised about that. And I'm gonna put yeah, I'm going to put Card Trader back at the top of his deck. I'm going to spin that to slow him down a turn. And now I'm going to use Return of the Monarchs. This card allows me to add a card which has 1000 defense and 2400 attack from my deck to my hand. And the one I'm going to search out. I should have activated both of those, and he quit. Of course he did. Do you know what? I'm going to go get another duel there, guys. So just bear with me while I do that. Okay, so we have another duel here. I'm going up against the Shade 667. And this is what I hate about this game, or what kind of made me want to stop playing for a couple of days. It is practically impossible to grind points by playing online. It is just so infeasible to do so, because everybody rage quits. I feel like everybody wants to test if their deck is working, and when they find their deck isn't working, they just quit. They don't even surrender, they just quit, and it really, really frustrates me. I'm trying to build a ton of new decks, but I need cards to do so, and in order to do those, I want to open up some packs. If I can't find them in the Duelist challenge mode or from a deck recipe, then I need to open up some packs. But the only way I can get points is by grinding against the computer. And yeah, I have a really good Exodia deck, which is great for that. I could just, sit down and play the same duel over and over again, drawing Exodia pieces. But it gets really, really boring. I'd rather play against other people and earn points that way. But everybody just quits, and it's so frustrating. It is annoying, incredibly so. I will say, I'm not perfect. I have quit on people before. I don't normally quit, I normally surrender. I will just give up straight away, which is probably why my ranking isn't too high. Because when I'm recording a video, if I'm playing against someone who, say, has a 60 card deck, and they're playing Swords of Revealing Light, plus Gravity Bind, plus Level Limit Area B, I'm like, nope, I ain't got time for this to sit around and just sit there and do nothing and draw the cards I need. I need to move on, I need to keep this going. So I've just quit duels like that, but when you're just losing like this, it's really, really unfair to the other person to do so. Just get good at building your own deck, Okay, so I have no idea what the Shade is doing. Set a bunch of cards. I don't know if he's probably going to try and... I have a feeling this is probably going to be someone who's going to try and deck me out, because he's got Weevil Underwood as his avatar, so I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so in the last episode I was talking about what Return of the Monarchs does. I'm going to put that down now, and I'm also going to play March of the Monarchs. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind with all these Monarch cards is that they do prevent you from special summoning from the extra deck, which is why I don't have one, although I could have put one in still. A lot of people choose not to. I don't think it doesn't matter if you have cards in your extra deck. I think you can still do that, but you just can't summon them. So I probably should have put it in just for options anyway. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to summon Rise of the Storm Monarch. One of my favourite Monarchs, because he has a spin effect. In case you guys don't know what spin is when you take a card from an opponent's field or hand and put it back on top of their deck, forcing them to draw it again in the next turn. And it's kind of a short stun, which forces them to keep on playing the same cards again and again, rather than getting some fresh cards, and limits their options. It's a really, really good strategy to use. I'm going to grab Majesty's Fiend. I will hopefully use that in my next turn, assuming I don't lose my Riser. In the last episode I was also saying, not in the last episode, in this same episode I was saying that it's strange for me to be playing Monarchs because I have never done so, but I kind of like them, I really, really do. The fact that they don't rely on the extra deck, but they do a good job. Oh crap, it's Nimble Momonga. Completely messed up my spin. The fact that they don't rely on the extra deck is kind of cool. The fact that I can play Pot of Duality without worrying about limiting my special summons is kind of cool. I really, really like the Monarchs. I think I'm probably going to try these out a bit more and more, but we'll see. I wonder what type of deck this is. I love Nimble Momonga. It's a shame I can't find more of a use for him, but he's such a fun card. Especially when you're limited on cards. Like my very first deck, I love running strange cards like that. I've just got to keep my monster on the field, keep my field presence hopefully. If I don't lose my monster, then I contribute summon next turn. and then that would be really, really good for me. Pot of Duality, okay. But yeah, this week, just to say my plan again, this week I'm gonna be trying to do at least 2 episodes a day of online ranked duels, and I'm gonna be just playing a different deck. So as soon as this one's done, I'm gonna switch over to another deck and record another video. I will try to. Who knows what's in store for me today, but we'll see. Hopefully I won't be interrupted. Okay, my opponent is really setting some cards here. Okay. He wants to activate a flip effect straight away. What do we have there? Hydro Tortoise, the empowered warrior. Target 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls and destroy it. Interesting. So he's taking out my my March of the Monarchs. Ah, crap, he's gonna destroy my monster. Yeah, I'm gonna lose it. That's a shame. I'm gonna need to find a way to get some field presence sometime soon. This deck isn't perfect yet. I want 2 more copies of Soul Exchange for this deck, which is kind of why I'm doing the Apprentice Magician, Magician of Faith route, so I can recycle my spells until I can draw or pull a Soul Exchange. But we'll see if I can get that. As soon as I start getting some points, I can start running some cards like that. This is a cool little deck. It looks like it's a flip deck. I haven't seen one of these in ages. There was one time when, many years ago, when flip decks were really good at controlling the pace. Because people weren't able to special summon all the time. And I got Soul Exchange, so this is going to work out well for me. Let's play Soul Exchange. These are both Nimble Momongas, aren't they? Yeah, okay, cool. Let me get rid of one of those. And let's summon Majesty's Fiend. This card is a really solid card. It prevents all monster effects from being activated. Not even negating the effects, but being activated. That is huge. It shuts down pretty much all decks. I probably wouldn't do very well against Cliff Forts, since they could probably just outpower it, but no, that's a really solid effect. Let me get Riser, since my opponent doesn't seem to be running many spells or traps. And I can't attack this turn, so I'm going to chill out. But yeah, I've been trying a couple of decks recently. The trap tricks didn't work for me very well. I still love my ninja deck. That's probably my favourite deck I've built ever since starting to play Yu-Gi-Oh again. I have been working on a Blue Eyes deck. I saw a really cool tech using Maiden of the Blue Eyes. Someone was forcibly activating her effect by targeting her. I didn't realize you could do that to summon Blue Eyes. I might try to build a deck using that kind of effect, but I'm not very familiar with a lot of the dragons that activate in the graveyard. Okay, Pot of Duality. Lots and lots of monsters. Lots of monsters. It seems like it's definitely a flip deck. He's just running tons of cards which activate when they're flipped face up or attacked and destroyed. Okay, he just put that monster face down in the field. I wonder if he's trying to use it. I don't know if he hasn't recognized what Majesty's Fiend does, but hey, that's better for me. Okay, I'm going to keep Majesty's on the field. That's going to do the most work for me right now, so let me attack. Let me get rid of Well, I can get rid of any of them really. This might take a while. I think I really need to get another monster on the field. Let's put down Magician of Faith. I'm not going to be able to use her effect, but I might be able to tribute something next turn. I also thought about using the Mega Monarchs. They're interesting. They're pretty good, but they do seem like they take a bit more work than you actually need to use them with. I also have no copies of Caius. I don't know why I have no copies of Caius. I thought that would have come with the DLC, but I guess not. Yeah, my opponent's just going to stall me out. Cool, we got a Stormforth. It's a shame I can't normal summon twice this turn, but that's okay. Let's use Stormforth. Let's bring out... What one do I not need? I'm going to save Mobius. I have a small feeling he does have some spell and trap cards, but he just hasn't drawn into them yet. So let me bring out the Staldos. Let's get rid of this. Oh, man, eat a bug. Let me search out my other majesties just in case. I find it so hard to prepare for the online environment in this game. You know, my opponent could do really well right now if they have some simple spell or trap removal, monster removal cards, but a lot of people don't run that these days. A lot of people just run monster effects that do that. Similarly, I'm not running anything like Raigeki or Dark Hole, which would help me right now, but that's only because I've got these big monsters on the field. And I don't feel like I need it, but I'm going to guarantee there's going to be some point in time where I am going to wish I do have those. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a slog. I think I've probably got the game done here. Majesty's Fiend is that powerful. Let me see. Let me think. I'll put down a Riser. And let's search out another monster. Get another Fiend. It's a shame Vanity's Fiend doesn't have 1000 defense as well. I can't search him out, although I do have a copy of him in this deck. Okay, let's do 4800. If this goes a little bit slow from here, I don't really see my opponent being able to make a comeback. He might be able to. I might just cut this footage until the final turn of the duel, because I think I'm just going to be attacking and he's going to be setting, and that might be it. Then I'll just do that, but we'll see. If you see me cut, then I've done it because I'm just going to skip out the boring parts. But I think I've kind of got this game done. Really should just take me one more turn. Let's put down Forbidden Lance, just in case. JIC. Majesty's Fiend is so good. Ah, there's Raigeki. Oh wow, he actually made a comeback. Oh, why didn't I change Lance? I didn't press yes. My bad. I should have chained Lance. I'm stupid. I don't know what I did there. I guess I was just so excited that he actually made the comeback. Magician of Faith, come to me. Such a powerful card. So underused. There was a reason why this was on the ban list at one point. There was a reason why this was on the forbidden list at one point. Not the forbidden list, on the limited list. Such a good recycling card. Still good today in my eyes, as long as you have decent spell cards in your graveyard. Assuming I can protect her, then it shouldn't be a. I should be able to make a good recovery here. Let me play Duality first. Tenacity is going to be probably the best target here. Let me grab that. Right, I'm going to use Tenacity. That's going to let me search out a Monarch card. Let me reveal Mobius. And I'm going to grab Stormforth. Let's flip Summon Magician of Faith. Now I wonder what the best target would be to get from the graveyard. So many options, so many options. Let me go for... How many fields? I could do... Yeah, let me do March. To protect my Monarchs, or all my tribute summon monsters. Let's play Stormfall first. Now let's play March. Now, I wonder if I should go for Mobius and destroy that face down card, or should I... Let me think about this. I think I better go for effect negation. So let me bring out another Majesties. That seems to work really, really well against this guy. I wonder if I have any Monarchs left. Only one. Okay, right, as long as I don't mess up and I manage to keep my field presence, I should be a-okay. And that's game. Alright, so good game to the Shade 66, 667. And thank you guys for watching as always. My apologies for the first duel, but hey, you got 2 in 1 for this one. So look forward to the next episode where I'm going to be doing another deck, probably an old one or maybe a new one, who knows, you'll find out next time. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel as always. Much love, take care, and goodbye.